Sunday afternoon, and it's a gorgeous day. So Sparrow and I came out to get a little sun, and it's a little tricky. It's a little tricky to film because the direct light over here washes things out, but we're out here in the car seat. I thought I'd try and capture her a little bit in natural light. Thought maybe you would catch a little bit more of her coloring. My little bird. So it's been a really nice weekend. I had mentioned that my dad came in on Friday. We had a nice dinner. My family and I met him for breakfast this morning. We spent a couple hours chatting, and it was Michael's first time to meet him, so, and Naya's first time to meet him, so that was really, really nice too. So they're off at an off-Broadway show right now, and I stayed home to do some work, but I took the dogs for a walk first. Thought I would come out here while we still had some beautiful weather. It's probably about 40 degrees or so right now, but it's really, really nice. I was literally skipping down the street with the dogs. Can you hear them? I put them in the house because they were kind of crazy trying to film. So they're yelping in the background. I think this is Sparrow's first time being out in the sun, or being outside with me. I think she likes the outdoors okay. I think it likes her. She looks beautiful. To be honest with you, if it was up to me, I'd probably bring her everywhere. Well, of course it is up to me, but I might opt out of certain things like a job if I decided to bring her everywhere, because I don't think that would go over too well. But crazy for this girl, as if you guys didn't know that already, I'm sure. It's obvious. So let's see, what else is there to talk about? So we had a little meltdown with homework, 2 meltdowns, one last night and one this morning. And when I say meltdown, I mean mildly, because our kid is pretty easy and amazing. She was never a temper tantrum kid. She had I could probably count the number of meltdowns she had on one hand. But I think she's going through a couple of things. One is frustration, of course, with concepts that are hard to get. And she doesn't choose to practice things like math when she's not told to. So like last week, she didn't really practice at all. But then when she goes to prepare for a test, she's kind of starting from scratch. Also, you know, her weekends are usually a lot of downtime and watching Netflix and stuff like that. So I think she felt her weekend slipping away because she had to have a boring breakfast with the grown-ups talking today, and then she got back right into homework. That was frustrating. And then also she's 10 and she's kind of starting to have hormonal things happen and all that. So I think it's a little challenging. But she doesn't like necessarily vocalize it. And then my husband tends to take things personally because, you know, he works his butt off as a dad. I can tell you, he will drop anything or anyone if his child needs him, and he prepares every meal, whether she's with us or with her mom, and he brings it to her fresh. So he's constantly going, and getting things set to the way that, you know, what she needs and filling in the gaps when she can't get them otherwise. So I think when moods happen, he kind of takes it a little personally because he feels that he doesn't deserve that. So I had to kind of talk them both down when they look like one. And I think there's fear around like what could come in the adolescent years, and he's very, you know, it's very, I want to say protective or very keen on the relationship with his daughter, and openness and honesty and all of that, and communication. And, you know, he's seen the challenges with his older daughter coming into adolescence with her, and so I think he's like afraid of getting burned again, you know, mixed with his feelings getting hurt. So I had to tell him, you know, don't take things personally, or try not to. You gotta like recognize this for what it is, which is basically a kid that for a lot of her life has a very little expectation put on her, mixed with the fact that she wants to just not do the homework, mixed with the fact that she doesn't get it. And it's not personal, it's just, you know, you can have the conversation with her, but you gotta let her come down first. You know, like, this isn't the time when she's in this emotional heightened state, I mean, I'm using that loosely. She wasn't like flopping around and screaming and crying. She was just frustrated and standing in place, quietly crying. So kind of redirecting his energy until the moment passed, and then when she came back out, I took her and we took a little snack, and we walked through the math concepts, you know, one thing at a time until she really got it, and on to the next thing, and, you know, kind of lightened it up, and she understood it better. And also, you know, she said she was kind of stressed about some things that were coming up next week, and, you know, we talked about the importance of being able to come back into the now. You know, if there's a threat or something stressful coming up, but it's in the future, it's existing in your imagination. And if you're remembering something that was stressful, you know, that memory is also in your imagination. It's not now. And so you gotta, like, quite literally, like, I'm here, I'm touching this, I'm in my home, nothing's happening right now. Right now I'm sitting in my room, everything's quiet, everything's fine, everything's peaceful. Like, I'm breathing the air and I'm looking at my wall, and everything's like, okay. Because, you know, her body was reacting to the stress of the anticipated things and not the actual. So it all worked out. She got the studying done, and they got to go to their play. So that was my big day. Riveting, I know. Anyway, I just wanted to bring her out here. Now the direct sun seems to have subsided. We can turn her a little bit. Here she is, precious baby. This car seat is not perfectly shaped for her body, but oh well. Say hi, aunties. We love you. We hope you had a good weekend. We hope you have a great start to the week. And we will be back soon. Thanks for stopping by. Bye for now, guys.